Hello.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay. Well, we might be getting off soon, that's yeah.
Like, do you think, like,
I feel like we got another half an hour.
really? Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thank you for letting us know about that. See ya.
With
Good evening, everyone. This is Super Fun here, and I'll bring you today another edition of In a Seashell tournament. And today's tournament is gonna be all about Clamblitz, everyone's favorite mode. Looking, looking at you, all players on the C minus through all the way to A. That I know you love this so much. It's so fun how to expect a Clamblitz to be a good mode, but at the end of the day, people just love people at high levels like Clamblitz and low levels hate Clamblitz. So and at the same time, it is preferable by low level players Rainmaker, but at the same time, high level players don't like Rainmaker, even though they share some similarities. But yeah, Clamblitz today. We're gonna have a bunch of fun. We're ready. So today is gonna be a pretty interesting day, given that we have basically 2 matches per round, given enough time to watch both streams at the same time. With Joga Diacho at the other end of the stream, he'll be taking control of one side of the rounds, and I'll be taking control of the other side of the rounds. I have 2 accounts. I did I did the whole climb all the way from C minus to X on twice, and the only reason I don't want to do it again is because I have to unlock fucking 10 levels at the beginning of each account just to play the solo matches. But yeah, let's get a little bit of the maps we're having. We already see the first one being Clamblitz on Snapper Canal. I will be updating with just a reminding, is winner is best of 3, not play all 3 this time. So first game is Snapper Canal, second game is for crying out loud, why have you done this to these people? It's going to be Moray Towers, and last one, which also is very despised by majority of the community. Keep in mind, I'm gonna actually keep two things straight. There is like the majority when we get all the players from the community, and we have the majority of the competitive players. The majority of competitive players. Good night, Nakomato. How are you today? The majority of the competitive players despise Moray Towers and Gobi Arena on Clamblitz, and I also kind of agree with this opinion. I don't know about the majority of players, because majority of players already hate Clamblitz in general, and I would say that, given that Splatoon has, what, 8 million, no, it's already past 10 million, it's 11 million copies sold, and just about, what, 20,000 are in rank X? Yeah, majority of the players hate the mode, and the majority of competitive players hates Clamblitz on Moray and Gobi. That makes sense, right? 20,000 out of 10 million. Today I will not be doing any soundboard clips, so whoever enjoys that, you will have that. And what else? Please keep in mind that I had reset my my stream card, so my audio on the game might be lower or higher, or my mic might be lower or higher. The only thing I'm gonna be doing with extra sound is swapping whenever I go back to the game. Here they're called. Quite actually interesting from both teams already. Basket of Friday, yes, I am gonna translate your name for that versus Crystal Squad. Crystal Squad being the one in purple and Basket of Friday being the one in orange. 2v1 already on the street, but that doesn't give much effort. Now they're trying to 3v1 on their street, but the bad boy is seeing a lot of pressure given the amount of pressure. The amount of range he has. It was an attempt with the bucket, he didn't succeed. The bamboo was just about to finish using his missiles. Out there. Oh, the Noxus did die over there. That's good to know. Let's put some Gigas in the heavy. I think Gigas have heavy improvements, heavy skills in different ways. All ranging to bamboo. Very good. 3v1 happening over there. The Flushing is down. The bucket jumps from the side and almost gets the splatter of the heavy. Gets the bamboo as well, and it's a wide for Bristol Squad. Rain really doing my job. It's barely seen. He's coming. Someone dies to the rain and the bird. Trying to spawn camp. Via bomb. Well thrown. The amount of pressure he can. Bamboo gets the tri-slusher. Gets the heavy. The push is still going. Naki trying to get the distance so it doesn't get flattered, and the basket couple. You have to take into consideration when playing on Gobi when it comes to drawing and Clamblitz is that you can divide the map into 4 sectors. And if your team has control of 3 of them, basically you have the opportunity to push. And that's what's happening here with Crystal Squad. You can see they have their base, 1 sector, and the one on the side. And that's why Crystal Squad is being successful with maintaining good pushes now, and Basket on Friday can't get out of spawn anymore or control any other sector. Even if they take someone down, the Nautilus and the K-Pro basically just stop them from doing anything. Like, he's just watching. And that's gonna be it, GG's. What do you mean, are all these X ranks? I mean, I don't know all the people playing the tournaments ranked by heart? Like, most people, like, for example, we have Raymond X Memes. He doesn't play solo anymore, he just got to the X, so it looks good, but there's also a lot of JP players who have like C- in all modes but zones, and then yeah, they just play scrims. The Nautilus is good, yeah, I agree. Then Nautilus has become a very aggressive part of the meta nowadays, and if you're good with Nautilus, I would say, okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to Nautilus. Remember when MPU came out and people were doing like the double shot K-Pro? But then like, not so much time later, people were figuring out that the K-Pro in general is... The K-Pro in general is a bad weapon for painting. Meaning that it can pretty much get out space, and it's not considered like, it was considered a meta for the competitive players just for a while, where every team was having one of those, but now with almost double armor in the comp and the Nautilus jumping with the amount of range, amount of skills with people getting, Nautilus jumps quite high into the top of the meta, mostly because of its range, its fire rate, its mobility. It depends a lot on the player, of course, but if you want to dedicate a weapon for learning, if you want to succeed more, I would say the Nautilus is the way. Also, given that the Squeezer, the Bubble Squeezer and the Junior Squeezer have dropped a little bit given the fact that the bubbles were nerfed, it became a very good spot for the Nautilus, given that the Nautilus would lose, I think, to the previous set of bubbles meta. We have agents being instead of a charger, with a splasher meta, that's something I remember. Already against the first flank, we have it already watching. I find it weird seeing this comp, given that we only have one armor with the Nautilus. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Basket on Friday with the head does give him a little bit more advantage. I would say that now the Squashing Machine is only one of the highest weapons. And remember that I don't have armor, I must have a little bit difficult here. But just heads up, Basket on Friday is the blue team, and the green team is Crystal Squad. Yeah, the heavy might seem to be a little bit more well fit compared to the Gal from the Crystal Squad. Although they need armor, it reduces the amount of range and the lightness in the RNG. And the basket still keeps going with a little bit more points. That's amazing. But now all pushes must end, and this squad is in need of scoring some points in order to get the match back. Unfortunately, there's two people now on their side. Watching is trying to get control of it. Watching does get the umbrella. It's 3 people in the basket. The heavy goes down, and so does the K-Pro, and now is the umbrella just respawning, meaning that the Basket on Friday will have a pretty easy time trying to get the basket. The Clamblitz gets a very important squad over here with 7 clams. He's trying to do a sneaky. They have 3. They just need to. For fuck's sake, guys, watch the clams. The Umbrella did call out that for sure. The Clamblitz should have picked up the clams from the back. There was that's some Friday's mistake on that one. Yeah, you could have played a little bit more. Try to get CB1 into the problem, which had no aim, the survivability was pretty low. They're trying to do the second push right now. They do have enough clams. They just have barely enough, but they don't know how to coordinate the beginning of the push. With Agent G throwing 6 clams instead of Nadi throwing 4 clams. They're making a jump with the power clam. They missed the throw. They didn't get the lead just yet. Nadi's still alive, I believe. But Nadi has fallen back. And we're now trying to work more. You guys need to control a little bit more the map. Now the heads can control a little bit more of the map. As I said, splashdown being used over there on the right side. Trying to get, I believe it was the umbrella or the splash. Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna stalemate now. Clamblitz trying to do that. Get the guy with him at the lead. It's a difference in the back from Friday. It's a clutch matter. There are no injustices in my that is so easy. 50 seconds remaining. Basket on Friday has the advantage. This squad still needs a lot of points in order to win. I would say 28 points, 1 power and a few clams. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, the power and a few clams. To get the lead. They throw a booyah. It's a wipe. It's a wipe. Here comes Gigas with the power clam. Yep. Now that's really for Briscoe squad. Agent 15 managed to get Agent D. But not Unzardine with a 96 getting to 2v1. And doesn't matter because they're 2 square and not good enough. So the last one is the GG's for Briscoe squad. Now here's the thing I noticed. Don't remember exactly everyone's position, but the flank with the flank was the key. The last flank where they were not paying attention to their snipe was the moment they lost the match because they were not paying attention to that and they easily got flanked from over there. Like one person needs to keep watching over there on the left side. Doesn't need to be always the backliner, but it needs to be it needs to be someone watching it. Yep. Okay, so that is for the first match of the tournament. Sorry, the first round of the tournament. We're gonna be now waiting for round 2 to start, and I'll be muting my mic in the meantime while I look at the stats here. If you have any, again, if you have any feedback to give it to me about the mic settings or anything, just say it. Sorry about that. I was trying to do a setup for the future matches. So we are now gonna be starting the next round, which will be New Octo versus Bootleg, one of the crowd's favorites. And yeah, I believe it's gonna be pretty cool to see them play another thing. Remembering this is Clamblitz only. Oh yeah, let's talk a little bit about the maps. We have Inkblot Art Academy for the first one. Let's see the other ones. I forgot. Oh yeah, remembering best of 3. Inkblot Art Academy. Second one is Camp Triggerfish, and then Kelp Dome. Kelp Dome I just hate on Splat Zones, but not also one of the crowd's favorites. Interesting comp here. I think this is the first time I'm seeing Lena play with the Nautilus. Yeah, the 4 heavy deco, even with the American combination, is the worst heavy of them all. Lena already on their side, trying to 1v1 the other heavy, wins successfully, falls back in order to secure a little bit more of Clam. Roller sharking above the tree, trying to get anyone that is unprepared. Drops a little bit, comes Arston with the power Clam. Booyah Bomb. It doesn't get the heavy. It gets the heavy. And is now just blocking, trying to stop anything coming from the K-Pro or the Nautilus. Splash also drops in just now. Here comes the heavy now back again. I would say for sure now Arthur on the left side is pretty key for securing the Clamblitz. The Clamblitz vessels to still be open. Very nice, well played. Now the Jet Scorcher is the one holding with the Prize Washer. It is time to fall back. Nice jump out. Mateus is surprisingly managed to score a little bit more. Wow. Yes. Thank you for joining us. I think you were a bot, but I'm not completely sure. I would delete that bot messages that were really better. Yeah, but oh, I actually didn't even know that. Did you guys see that? The Nautilus circle that shows that you have a charged shot was on the wall, but on the side of the wall that is like the Lena was not present. That's actually cool. Well, congratulations to New Octo. That was a very well coordinated push, getting a wipe on Bootleg team with the splashdown coming from the roller. Definitely, I would say they were expecting that, but the reason it worked so well was mostly because they were so focused on stopping the power clamp that they forgot. They kind of had to like prioritize killing this thing rather than the other. I mean, honestly speaking, like if you have the roller and the splashdown, it would be like a kind of 50 damage because the roller could splash down and get you if you have full range or we have one with the heavy. There's 2 on the left side. The roller is from the K-Pro. They get one. They're gonna score right now. Very well done. 2 power plants getting the lead. Very well done. Having control over their wall. Roller trying to keep them away as much as they can. Russian should also trying to be aggressive. Here comes the splash, but unfortunately the low surge for it made him pretty much a standing target. The roller also goes down to the Nautilus. Lena already breaking 12 splats as well as the Bootleg bucket. Lena already controlling basically their drop. Here comes the Inkjet, even though they don't have armor. It's still a good Inkjet, given that they are not even close to the landing, and Lena has the range then. Another push coming from Bootleg. They had another power clamp. Lena just landed. It unfortunately goes down. and it's GG's for bootleg. We're gonna go for the second match. Fortunately, it is a much better map. We're going for... I mean, it's better map than Gobi and Moray for sure. Still quite a pain, but still doable. Trying to get the settings for the stream so I can see the colors a little bit. For those that would drop by in the future. Trying to see, can I actually kill two birds with one stone with this setting? I'm trying to make like a I think I actually can. Wow. Okay, let's unlock the settings over here. Give me But yeah, interesting comp nevertheless. Just knockout, yeah. I got a DC, that gives me enough time. You didn't have to do that. Well then. That's a new one for the book. I was already called Russian, I was already called Italian, Latino for sure, I mean Brazilian of course, but yeah, German or Dutch, that's actually a new one. Okay, just a heads up of what I'm doing. I'm trying to do this on the top right with colors and such, so that's why I'm so focused on the on my commentary thus far. Give me just a few seconds, we'll be returning shortly, and I will not go to the other screen in case I forgot. And what is it again? Oh yeah, we'll be joining the match once they recreate the room. They have. Fair enough. How do I delete the scale? Camp Triggerfish, for sure it is a very interesting map given the fact that it works a little bit like a snapper canal, but you have a little bit of a problem when it comes to like pushing, because you have to be even more wary of the flanks as they go by, and it can be very tricky if you don't pay attention enough. Oh yeah, let me press A. Good. Good. Okay. Let's go. Also kind of a similar comp. Now we're seeing a Hydra and a Brush coming from New Octo. And double combos also coming from New Octo. That's a very interesting comp indeed. both mid the Hydra's already watching mid. Luna and Daniel are on the right side. The Hydra has to make a choice now. Someone needs to come from Milwaukee on their zone. Unfortunately, okay, that actually paid off quite nice. I was expecting more of the opposite rush to get the picks over on the right side of the zone, and the Hydra would do on the left. A little bit was coordinated push. There was a little bit of lag over there with the splashdown. I think most people saw that on the stream. Yes, you have to go around. Like, that's why as a backliner, I would say you have to pay more attention. Nita's already starting with the possible bubble combo. Here comes the bubble combo, but unfortunately, it's just getting kills at this point. That Scorcher drop. Y'all want another lettuce because of the double selection. That must be a big reason. Here comes the brush flanking again. Even though it was just 10 points over the total score, I mean 10 points considering the penalty, it was a score nevertheless. Bootleg doesn't seem to be able to control their map just yet, and now and might be the opportunity for Bootleg to start scoring pretty soon. That's an unnecessary splashdown jump for sure. You waste a splashdown here that no one would actually go for that, and they were never actually close to that. Nice shot. Okay, that was a good shot actually. Getting two people over there, Marcus and Lena down. There's only the Jet Scorcher with no pain at all to survive. Over on the left side is a 2v1 right now, and you're pretty light with those grenades, but it's actually funny. Well, I would say that K-Pro, given the position he was a good back. I mean, giving priority for you staying alive is rule number one in Splatoon, according to Warlord and Saber Watson. One of the best players around. Using the armor, surviving a flip of the roller, getting the assist on the brush, but still the roller is over there trying to get the pick. It's only the Hydra from New Octa remains. They have 25 plans. They can start continuing pretty soon. The Bobs will get Daniel, unfortunately, and it's now just Lena on their zone, trying to hold their ground as much as they can. I would say maybe the Bria bomb should have thrown a little bit more backwards, because if it was thrown backwards, they would have two options: either go back, close to spawn, or get closer to the enemy's fire rate and getting picked quite easily. RC getting here comes the brush, trying to get picked, but unfortunately with two people shooting on him. Remember the Jet Scorcher has the ray. That it wasn't much efficient trying the brush, and it's now 2 for the brush and 2 for the Hydra on the kills, and it's gonna be an X4. Unnecessary jump, given that you were pretty close to the totem over there, and the ball falls off the ground. Okay, for the flat bomb. That's because it has the rate meters. I think for this case, yeah, it was just that it was that anyway. There's another raid from the Jet Scorcher. One jump shot goes down with the Hydra. Also with 4 clans now, they're having it. Okay, I see what's happening right now. Yeah, bootleg is just struggling in general because, like, I don't know, I feel that... Yeah, that was a little bit weird because I was like, why is it so hard for bootleg? But then the way Enig was just playing with splashdown was just like inviting them to score even more. 2 people died to them. Wait, what? I wish I could get it a replay because that was actually entertaining. Possible jump, possible jump. It is a jump. No. It is gonna be a bad jump. The basket has closed, 10 seconds remaining. It's still able for Bootleg to score one more time, and at this point, I believe NH was just dropping from spawn, trying to get them off, basically doing the feed. Use lift to great over the super jump and you somehow don't fall in the water. What about, like, okay, so here's the thing. Go underneath the bridges on Wahoo World and super jump out, or place a beacon and super jump into that place. You're basically passing through solid steel. Yeah, that's gonna be it for round 2. It's a good one, Lolly. That's gonna be it for round 2. We're gonna be checking out round 3 pretty soon. I'll see you guys in a few seconds. And we're back. We will be seeing Grisco Squad versus Saemra. If I pronounce it wrong, please tell me in the comments. It seems to be, yeah. This is gonna be actually quite interesting for me to remember, because there's a lot of people from other teams there as well. Like we can see SCC from Clamblitz. I forgot Munion's team. Was it Top Squids? Not sure. But yeah, I'm still trying to do the setup so I can show the scores during the match. It's just now that they're overlapping each other. What happens if I do this? Yeah, they're overlapping. Delete one. Yeah. Delete this one. Yes. Interesting comp in general, which you only have from Saemra. You already have to. Okay, on Maycoma, it's quite an interesting thing. The map is definitely quite small. Like the distance between the basket is like very, very small. And most of the matches, most of the aggression will be happening mid, and I would say that there's so much versatility that you have to keep in mind in the game of this map that is actually key. Like, I would say, like, being able to start from the walls, being able to position yourself quite well, it would make playing on this map from first to blast to a little bit. Especially when the players will try to get to the numerous flanks while other people are going to be scoring, which is what Versus Squad has just been doing right now, because the aggression they're keeping at their base varies with their ability to control mid and distract the enemy team. There's that the second push right now, just throwing a lane over above the net. Doesn't pay attention to the zip line, but that doesn't. Oh, I actually was expecting the bucket to win that 1v1. It takes too long for the Christians to get the flash. But yeah, the problem in general is the fact that you have to be very good with the speed when it comes to this map. Like I would say that this map is an opposite to like Albacore Hotel, for example. But in a way, it is a similar mechanic to Gobi, but the fact that makes this map a little bit better than Gobi is the jail. Like, the jail is what makes it like one of the hard parts, and also playing on that map is quite difficult because of the jail. Like, honestly, like the uninkable behind the Gobi Arena map and the jail makes it so unsettled for the slaves. I'm noticing that, like, in general, I would say that Saimra is struggling to control the boxes. Because when they try to get control of mid, I would say controlling the boxes on left and right. Not the small one in the side, let's say just the big one, the big one. And being able to comfortably secure them makes the map much easier than when they're pushing like doing that. Like, you basically went all the way in with a way about trying to survive for 3 months. And you should have just stayed a little bit back from the, I would say, the 96? How you gonna take those? Probably. Also, not to mention that the brush strategy. Yeah, it's called the jail. That's the term used in Gobi Arena. The crates where you have to go from mid to the basket is called jail. Like, people call that in the community. Like, they just call out it. It's not something for the basket, but like, a little bit like depressing, but that's what it calls. Now here's the issue that Samuel is going to be facing pretty soon. They're trying to juggle 3 power cards. Like 2 power cards. And at this point, I'm feeling that this squad just needs to keep an eye on one of them. If the heavy goes for that power card, the heavy is dead. Now let's see, what's the second map again? Second map's gonna be my favorite map, New Albacore Hotel. Cool. I guess we will be seeing the things that I was mentioning about. Let's see if I can get this right. Color source. Okay. Transform. Edit transform. 100. 100. We're having some technical difficulties or so? Nope. Just one person is missing at this point. Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of a difficulty with the keeping people on the match. I don't know if it's me. I'm using the Brazilian VPN to make their lives a little bit easy. I mean, okay, if we're talking about callouts in general, for example, Piranha Pit, do you know those places where they're on the far right and far left, where basically nothing actually happens below the conveyor belts? Those are just called useless. Like that's what people say on the competitive. They just call someone's in or useless. Is it a proper like? Is it a good call out? No, but it gets to the point. Like, what would you think it's a useless part of Piranha Pit? Perfect. Oh, no, I typed it wrong. I think you are. I didn't have enough time for divulgating the tournament. People mostly watch the things also later. But yeah, it's just you and me so far. I was expecting. I always think the one is always the streamer, because like when I stream for the first time, there's always like never a zero. There was always someone showing up, and I always thought that was actually myself if I were to press like my phone to check the dashboard or something. I never actually understood how it works. Let's see, what's the color? Let's see if I can get this right. Yellow and blue. That's what I'm trying to do on the top left. I'm seeing a quad sploosh. You gotta be shitting me. Okay then. All splooshes are down except for one. They have no range on this map. This is the worst idea I have ever seen. It's not gonna work. Well, I would say for sure one thing. If they manage to score, I would say they won the match according to my eyes. Not too very close to getting those levels on the bridge. Slap bombs on the bridge or something else in the game. Especially if there's 3 splooshes in front of you, one being one. Ooh! Wow, nice. Right? Damn. Yeah, you see, it's about range. Like, this is a range map. There's nothing they can do, they're just basically shitting. Once the splashdown's over, they get beat quite easily. Unless they'll pay attention, which is in case of map is just happening and didn't close up. But it's another white. And Agent D has the... No, he doesn't have the remaining clan. Oh, they do. It wasn't good. I mean, the raid is pretty bad, but what you gonna do? Like, the map is pretty much in control of Grisky Squad. There's nothing the Squishes can do. And it is GG's. Let's do the formality here for the number 2. And that's gonna be it for round 2. GG's to Grisco Squad. Even Quad Sploosh. If it were on the other map, I would understand much more instead of this one. It made no sense at all. It made no sense at all. I'm gonna be muting myself. I need to set up for the next match, which is gonna be New Octo versus Basket on a Friday. See you guys pretty soon. Okay, so it seems that we are just now going back um, to the next round. There was a little bit of a delay because of technical difficulties regarding disconnections. We'll be joining the room pretty soon right now. Let me just get the correct password instead. Oh, okay, actually, no, it is the correct password. I just need them to finish their match so I can join. Don't worry, it's gonna be pretty soon. I had to predict some sort of like 5 minutes from the time I was writing the script. The script on the screen that was just removed. Wait, are they on there? Let me check this. Okay, they just left the room. Fair enough. They're gonna be joining the other one pretty soon. There it is. Okay. Not you. I need the actual person, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh yeah, it's just squares. So tonight we have for round 4. Give me a second. We have for round 4 N8 versus Basket on Friday. Clamblitz on Piranha Pit is going to be the first map. Second and third map are going to be Wahoo World, very good one, personal favorite, and Starfish main stage. A little bit iffy, not that much of enjoyment, but yeah, it's not that bad. I'm actually confused. Do I prefer Kelpton Clamblitz or do I prefer Starfish Clamblitz? Yeah. Not so sure about that one either. That's a little bit tricky to answer. Piranha Pit is definitely a good one. I like Piranha Pit way more than Starfish and Kelpton. Oh, forgot to do this because I'm gonna change them now. The 00 is correct. The colors are not correct. If I'm not mistaken, I think. Yeah, let's. Oh, not you. Let's put you on top. Yes. And where is. Oh, there you go. And you here. Because you're alpha and beta. Right? Bigger maybe? Yes, a little bit better now. Perfect. Okay, now let's just get the colors. Purple and orange. Did I get it right? Oh, fuck. No, didn't get it right. That's perfect. Yes, I did. Okay. Perfect. Definitely, I'm gonna say it's a very aggressive song from Basketball Friday. They have the bamboo, they have the flushing machine, they have the solution, the bucket for the tank, which is good. NA still relying a little bit on the brush to do the stupid maneuver. I consider the brush strikes always sometimes with a little bit of because we're just running away. Like basically the scout of the but she's just running away and getting stick. Like dying to get a flight. And so yeah, except for the first beginning where it seems that Basketball Friday has the upper hand, now pretty much seems that NA has the upper hand controllably, losing a little bit more because of the amount of pressure and rain that Clamblitz is picking flat the prize launcher. So 1v2 right now. Taking is sharp in order to get a important peek over the left conveyor belt. You can put a black screen underneath the wings so nice piece of bubbles coming from Milwaukee in the heavy deck. Unfortunately, he didn't pay attention much to the spark bomb that was just in front of the basket, and that's gonna cost him a little bit. But that's at least good because when he respawns, he'll be back at spawn. Perfect time. Splashdown gets canceled. The last conveyor belt. Keep in mind that when you splashdown, you basically die during the splashdown. You basically get all of it back. That trying to do another push coming in. Being very aggressive with the fuse and the burst bomb. At the end of the right conveyor belt, according to our perspective of the camera. Bamboo is basically being a back pioneer and he's gonna go for the basket plan, trying to make a jump. He's gonna jump with the power. Washing machine, can he defend it? He has the missiles in order to defend himself. Here comes the splash strike to get the bamboo. Washing machine does go down on both teams. Bamboo uses missiles. I'm surprised. Oh, the bamboo jumped down. Fair enough. I was still thinking bamboo was the other one didn't pay attention to his position and got like quite easily. I don't think there was anyone. That this way was a little bit weird coming from the bamboo, but I just say that other bamboo. Even though the score, the hammer is being much well, not all the hands up to bamboo, and it's technically I like the washing machine. No, I'm actually confused. I'm actually quite drunk now. No, I'm not drunk. I'm not. I don't know why I'm getting so confused with this. Maybe I'm trying to predict callouts and they're not happening. Unfortunate splashdown cancel for our friends with basket on Friday. Dude, what's the rack for small? Very fast though. This is going to last 2 more rounds, so this one and 1 more. So, if all predictions go well, 5 more minutes on the next round, but I'm not completely sure this match won't go to 3rd round, so maybe plus 10, plus 3, plus 10, 23 minutes, so kind of a half an hour thing, at least. But don't worry, Lolly, you don't need to stay here if you can't stay for that long. And And you also managed to score another power clam. You just need one more clam and that's gonna be GG's. Here comes Dory with it, and they just throw a power instead. You also managed to score the first W of the game. No, not this one. Other one, please. Where is the 0? There's the 0. That's the color. There we go. 1. Pretty much aligned here. N8 host is setting up. But if I change, let's see. If I do this, yeah, it changes automatically. Nice. I don't have to click transition every time. That's cool. Now, one of my favorite maps, for sure. Let's see if I can actually put the black thing underneath the thing on the top. But yeah, I would say what I was seeing from I would say that what I'm seeing from New Octo, they are working more together than what I saw coming from Basket on a Friday. Specifically because the times when they were pushing, they were more together, and while Basket on a Friday was pretty much getting themselves into positions that they could not. Yes, I do have a YouTube, but I honestly, here's the deal. Due to most personal reasons, I have I mean, I don't upload much to YouTube in general. I'm only streaming this tournament, and school is taking a toll out of me. Like, I can post it later on the chat. Give me a second. I need to get the link. But yeah, it seems that if Basket on a Friday doesn't coordinate their pushes better, they might suffer a little bit more on this map. If they lose control of glass on right and left. Both now using a backliner with the heavy and the Hydra. Splash Dog coming from 2 weapons from New Octo, and people told me once to never run speed on the gouge when it's so slow. You basically just swim and shoot and you don't actually strafe that much. They don't play gouge, no. I basically noticed this from also watching other people when he plays gouge. He doesn't actually run rate of run speed. The heavy has control of the mid right now. The bucket is on the left glass, I believe. No, it was a brush. I was trying to get the best. No. Oh, I didn't change color. New Octo managed to get the first push successfully, getting just a little bit over the 32 points. Always try to do for one power climb and at least one climb, so you don't get into the 80-81 situation. Because like if you get into a tie and then you have to like just 1 point short, that point might be a difference. Okay, so New Octo is blue. And the other one, yellow. A little bit out of the white and yellow at the same time, but it has to be done. Hydra is on like first trying to do what brushes do best. He misses I think one clam, he misses the other one. Nice basically stuck on there about. He's gonna go for it. Nope. Nothing is marked. comes the brush. Just go for the long one. Just go for the long one. And gonna be another score for New Octo that managed to throw a little bit. Like they could have thrown either earlier because it was closer to the basket, or a little bit later so he could protect himself a little bit more after throwing the clam. Oh yeah, let me get the YouTube. There was a big deal over there. They're watching the whole time, but watching the connection with someone else over the North Forward. 2 powers over New Octo's hand. They have the upper hand. Brush tries to go for the jump, but it's not gonna be worth it anymore. It's 3v2 right now. It's the wall gets shattered and the down misses the shot. Yeah. A little bit of a bad push. They were not being patient enough. Given that the Hydra, I believe it was the Hydra, managed to get them off mid quite easily. They should have been a little bit more patient. 2 walls, that's nice. Yeah. That was a weird baller. 2 walls. That clam stuck forever over there. If you don't need to back up that much, you can just throw a wall. Yeah, there we go. It's a bubble, but no one was watching that wall. They had to pay for it. Here comes the jump of the power clamp. They missed the throw. Keep in mind, people, when you're throwing a power clamp, you have one range. When you're throwing a small clam, you have a different range in mind. So be careful with that. You missed one clam. You missed the clam, you could have just go for the points, but I don't know. That's why I just don't like much of the brush's play. Always kind of the same, and always relies on the enemy not being able to pay much attention to you. Unfortunately, John being here, the last, don't go for the power, you don't need the power, you guys are winning already. You don't need the power! That's lead. No, it's not, it's just one clam short. It's GG. You guys had 3 power clams, you didn't need that much. Like, you were a little bit too risky, and that's why the brush managed to score. Oh yeah, that was the last game of this round. We're now gonna go for the next one. Let me just do the formality of writing 2-0 for New Octo. That's a color, that's a number. That's a result. There we go. Let's look at, okay, I'm almost getting the link for I can't find my YouTube channel because I have to. Anyway, let's just see what's the next one. So I don't lose track of the tournament. Let's see. we're not gonna be streaming Samra versus Bootleg, so have a look here. No, they are still on their room, so that's gonna be the 3 minutes I was talking about when it's like they're still playing. Let's have a look at the timer as it stands by. Keep in mind, I'm not gonna be here for streaming these matches if they're not happening because it's not my stream. But we can keep a look at the timer, and every time it resets back to 0, we leave and reset the lobby so we can check the timer. But according to this, they started their match at 20 minutes ago, meaning this is the third match. Right now, this is the third match. If they didn't DC, this is the third match for sure, so I don't believe we have to reset. Found myself. This is the YouTube link, lolly. Got it. But yeah. Well, let's since I'm here, let's do one thing first. Have a look what's happening here. 24,000, 4,000, fair enough. That's 20, that's 16, which means it's gonna be 300. Wow. Just give the poor man tax, Alaska. Just give them so he shut up. Okay, let's have a look at the maps and talk a little bit about them as we are about to enter the last round. So, last 3 maps are going to be Sturgeon Shipyard and Skipper Pavilion, and if necessary, Muscle Forge Fitness. I would say for sure that these are interesting maps in general. I did mention before about okay, Sturgeon Shipyard is a tricky one because the spinner, which is the bridge that goes up and down, is very important for the Slayer to climb over there. Very important, because if he takes control of the spinner, it deviates the attention from the enemy team to that specific point. Like, the backliner itself is the only person that can take him out, or the person with the longest range, per se. And one sec. And because of that, taking the backliner's attention can make the life of your team much easier, because you'll be focusing on that, meaning that the slayers of the enemy team will be focusing anyone that is underneath if you're not the person that's pushing the most. That's what I say about Sturgeon Shipyard. You have to, the spinner, that's the bridge going up and up, is one of the most important things to have control of. After that, I would say the second most important thing to control is mid, the bridge. Always, like the zone. That's definitely one of the most important things you have to be aware of. Pretty much think it's gonna be bootleg on alpha. And it's gonna be this. Okay. It's going to overtime. Fortunately, we will not be knowing who actually won this match. As of right now, I'll have to look in Discord once they report the results. Results are in. I leave the lobby now. I have to go after the next match. Fair enough. Thank you very much for watching, Lolly. You've been too kind, supporting my channel as much as many so many times during these tournaments. Wait, what? Oh, 4545. I was playing around with my keyboard. Lol. Order. Move top. Order. Move top. Order. Move top. Oh shit. Order. Move top. Order. Move top. Almost there, almost there. Here. Order. Move top. Damn it. Okay. Transform. It did transform. Let's decrease. No, let's increase here. Let's decrease here. And let me just press A, because I'm almost there. I'm almost there. It's gonna look cool. Kinda. And there we go. Now I just need to change the color for when they start the match. It's a little bit more professional, even though the black thingy of the stage mode is a little bit on the way. Let's see who's gonna be the caller for Alpha. green. And the other color is gonna be purple. There we go. See how professional it looks now? I mean, kinda. The black thing is covering one of the parts. A nice pick from the Capo. Bucket trying to keep the pressure, but unfortunately it goes down to the slushing machine, the brush. The majority of all the clams in the Capo from Simon trying to control. Like as I mentioned before, you see how controlling that part of the spinner is important. Although Daniel is a depth sculpture, I would say he needs to get control of the high power. Because, not because of the heavy pressure, but in case anyone drops on him, he will lose the 1v1. Now the power clam, making sure it's go wide. Not with the armor. Almost has his head ready. That was doing pretty nice actually. They have double armor, which is for bootlegging is pretty much an advantage. And control of Bray, as I mentioned before. Bucket goes down, throws the Booyah, and now bootleg will push with almost anything. You see how the Slayer from the enemy from the bootleg is controlling the spinner? You see how important it is to get that position? Now Daniel shouldn't drop at all. Just stay there, scoring. Not scoring, but like getting the high ground. Now because of that, Lena has losing some clams. Fails. Now it's Arthur. Triumph almost getting close to the 15. That jump will most likely just get one clam, and that's the end of the push. Like that. Interesting setup for that amount. But yeah, you need a little bit of swing speed on the brush and saving for sure. Basically controlling their drop, and as soon as someone is gonna drop on him, Luna's gonna activate the I would say that's actually pretty good position to mount that given that two of them off. Because if just only one, I would understand being on the bottom. Because she dropping the jet on mid would be suicidal. You know, that basically gets the jet taking out the beginning. Wow. Double bomb with the brush. Nice trade with the brush, but the push is not gonna be any further than that. The bucket loses most likely to the gal working for the bucket over there. Daniel with the last power clam. Uses array. Reminding people that if you use array, you basically cannot jump and cannot throw the power clam. That's one of the things I learned the hard way. Oh yeah. Score updates. And we're gonna go for the second match, which is gonna be, I believe, Skipper Pavilion? If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, let's see. Bye, Lolly. It was fun having you here. Appreciate it very much. Have a good day. Skipper Pavilion it is. That's a penis. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the comps. Fair enough. Let's go. Control of mid is already for bootleg. That structure is basically gonna be the one flanking them. That was a close call. Very good jump coming from the first one. Doesn't get splattered by the flat bombs, randomly thrown. Bootleg gets another. They get another wipe over. Now the head is trying to get them off. It's gonna be it. It is gonna be a push. Okay, even though they didn't manage to continue the push on its own, the coordination of bootleg was indeed amazing, for sure. I would say that playing on this was way too risky, even though you had armor Daniel, just saying. Never take chance for the Booyah bomb. So yeah, it was very well coordinated push. Lena was also trying to manage to successfully get everyone on the platter. Nice. That's it. And it goes to the end. There's 2 power coins remaining, and bootleg scales quite easily the Lena. I don't think there is an inkable platform on this mode, only on Rainmaker, on Rainmaker and Car Control, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, one of the things I'm seeing from Daniel is that as a jet structure, you're being pretty aggressive. Like, you get into positions that could cost you a lot of situations. Like, for example, okay, you did manage to see the bucket, but most of the time I do feel that you're playing mostly alone. I don't know, something's off. Now you're gonna get killed. No? You did not. Managed to save the city. Oh no, there is no city, just they're about to get killed. Good managing of the power climb. Heavy has control of this. Gets splattered by a booyah bomb. Nope. It was a sprinkler splat? Okay. One power climb remaining. Trying to cancel the rest of them. The brush did not pay attention to the... I mean, that's when the aggression of the Death Structure is actually paying off now. And that's GG's. That's the end of the tournament. We're just now waiting on one match from Gristle Squad versus New Octo, but I believe that is gonna be Gristle Squad choose zeros. No offense to New Octo, it's just that I really need to get something to eat. I haven't eaten in over more than 4 or 5 hours. So Gristle Squad takes first place, Bootlegs takes second, Neo Octo takes third, Baskin on a Friday takes fourth, and Slammer takes fifth. Very well played. Got a little bit of surprise coming from left and right. At the end, it was a good tournament. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the day 2 on the next tournament.